Cha-cha real smooth. To my colleague, Major Archibald. I have received your letter about the Divinity and Hammer combo, and I am glad to say that despite that build's possible discovery by the Crucible community, our little secret about the new Cryosthesia sidearm has been concealed rather well. Unfortunately, though, I have noticed that some in the Crucible have begun exploring Stasis builds again, despite its latest nerfs in the PvP sandbox. And I fear that if they were to look in the wrong place, they may discover my cross-mapping instant freezing build I deemed Cryoshiftr. So I am in the unfortunate circumstance of yet again needing your overconfident wit to conceal the weapons, armor, and tactics of this foolishly entertaining and effective build. Using half-decent spacing skills and the extremely effective Mask of Bakris, I can use the instant freeze of the Cryosthesia's liquid cool trait, followed by an aggressive teleport towards a target to slide right into the close and personal space of an ill-fated guardian faster than an entire thirsty Discord server slides into the DMs of a newly discovered female gamer. Once you bypass the mandated social distancing space, a simple smiting with your fisticuffs will instantly shatter and kill your target. When confusing the masses as to the efficacy of this build, inform them that they will need to score a kill with the Cryosthesia and have a charge with Bakris ready before they can pull this combo off. For some, having to think more than one step ahead may be nigh impossible. You can perpetuate this disillusion by telling them that the Mask of Bakris has an even longer cooldown than the average dodge, due to its light shift effect. This effect extends whatever cooldown is present by another 10 or so seconds, and as you know, the only thing hunters hate more than the ground is not being able to dodge during every gunfight. If the general populace were to get in contact with you and ask you why you are not abusing the meta-topping shotguns such as Fellwinter's Lie and Found Verdict, and are instead choosing to run the rapid-fire archetype Deicide, never let them find out that this archetype, despite having poor handling, can two-shot guardians from longer ranges so far, and cause so much flinch as to outright win most battles against these incompetent little rats. And by the 9, if they were to realize that they can use this shotgun in lieu of the melee to further your Cryosthesia and Bakris freeze amalgamation, we may not ever be able to get them off this build. Do not let the simpletons learn that the slide shot perk on rapid-fire frames loads 2 shots into the chamber per slide, opening the floodgates to more devastation than the previous Crucible meta already provided. Always having the 2 shots ready means you can gun down your opponent and throw their line of sight off course. The synergy of Touch of Winter and Shatterdive should also be shut down from conversation. With the empowered grenades, on top of the Cryosthesia's freezing potential, Shatterdive can wipe large portions of enemies near instantly, and can kill or heavily damage supers caught in it. The power of these 2 aspects is enough to look back into the old records before the Golden Age, and make edits in the Genevan Convention to cover them. In addition, the Shatterdive can be made to be even more volatile to those who have the misfortune to be caught near it, using the Whisper of Fissures stasis fragment. The fragment increases damage and radius of shattered stasis crystals, which also includes bonus damage on targets frozen by the Cryosthesia. The Whisper of Chains fragment is also an influential choice, allowing damage resistance during your Shatterdive. Alongside all of that, the Mask of Bakris makes a hunter much less predictable, and can nearly guarantee a kill on a target who finds themselves at the end of its path. You can use Bakris into a Shatterdive to great effect, being damn near impossible to react to. This is imperative that this knowledge remains within our safe keeping. Whisper of Hedrons, although no longer granting the damage boost it once did. Rest in peace, Codlock build. You will be greatly missed. Sorry, tangent. It can still be very useful and can be procced by Cryosthesia's freezing shot. But remember to throw off the public by telling them that it's as worthless as coupons for Blockbuster. Since its change, Hedron's now dramatically increases weapon stability and aim assist, on top of granting a boost in mobility, recovery, and resilience. This will improve your effectiveness in gunfights both proactively and passively. You can also take advantage of the surprise attack mod to increase the effectiveness of Cryosthesia, thus giving it more opportunities to proc its perk. When it comes to other roles presented on the deicide, Wellspring is a good option, granting you more energy back on a kill to continue ice skating through the Crucible, making it look as if it was the day after tomorrow. While its handling may be low, this can be negligible. If you use dexterity mods on the arms, targeting on the helmet, and a freehand grip to grant it nearly quick-draw level speeds. Should you value improved handling, you may want to refer to the Whisper of Impetus, but it is hard to comprehend what exactly you value other than a blood alcohol level above Cloudstrike's usage rate. Once more, it is of prodigious significance that you refrain from even speaking about this build, as it is better to keep the common Crucible player from revisiting Stasis at all than it is to gamble and chance its public discovery. That is the general rundown of this new build that I have formulated. With this underappreciated beauty, we can cause havoc in the Crucible like it was Beyond Light Day 1. Cryosthesia has given me new purpose and brought life back where Bungie had taken it away. More paths to slow and freeze only brings a crooked smile to my face. Not a thing makes my day better than using and abusing niche tools on the incompetent players that crutch harder than Tiny Tim. Although, I feel we must keep these messages between us more discreet. There was some sort of disruption through the comms this last week, and I'm starting to get paranoid. Like someone is watching us. Or something. Bah, who am I kidding? That political gobbledygook Lakshmi keeps spewing on about the Witch Queen Savathun being somewhere in the city is getting to me. Nevertheless, continue the narrative away from this build. You shouldn't have any trouble blocking any further information to the public like you block your arteries on the daily. Until next time, old chum. Reginald Cornwall von Skyburner. Hey guys, Crit Magnet here. So, unfortunately, we have noticed the popularity of this series has been trending downwards as of lately. That's no good, peoples. So, if everybody wants this series to continue, we need all the help we can get. That means liking the video, commenting on the video, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing our video with peoples. That means Destiny fans, your friends, your family, your neighbors, your enemies, your creepy uncle, that one guy that you always see when you go for a 6 a.m. walk. Anything to spread the word and attention would be greatly appreciated. Bless your faces, and deuces.